Hello. So, this is going to be a very new thing for me. Well, I guess kind of. Being more consistent with it is going to be new. I'm using my phone to record, so I really don't have anything that I can just look up at the moment. But hopefully, maybe some days in the future that'll be a thing. But I guess for now, I just kind of want to talk. Um, oh god, this is going to be a little crazy because it's like, what do I start with? I'm getting so nervous right now. I'm by myself in a room and I'm nervous because of camera. Well, I guess maybe it's not just because of camera, it's because I'm knowing I'm going to post it. So if I just pretend like I'm not going to post this and I'm just going to send it to my friend, maybe I'll get less nervous. I already feel myself calming down a little bit, but now the anxiety is starting to go because, you know what? Let's not. Let's not. I like to watch YouTube a lot. I watch YouTube a lot. Well, I actually work a lot. So I feel like that's probably why I enjoy watching YouTube so much because it's, rather than TV. That was stupid. I feel like that was so stupid. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh god. Um yeah, so just like whenever people say I don't watch TV, which don't get me wrong, I've said that too before, but I wasn't watching YouTube a whole lot. Really, I didn't even think I had YouTube downloaded at the time. But yeah, I really didn't watch a whole lot of TV, but now I still sometimes I'll still say, yeah, I don't watch movies. I don't watch movies or new TV shows, but I love watching YouTube. There's so many great creators out there. Is I I started subscribing to this one girl when she had like maybe 10,000 subscribers, maybe, but she had like two videos out or three videos out, and they were really good, edited and everything. They were really nice videos. And I'm just gonna check this. Or sorry. And she posted another video, and it got like 1 million views. And so obviously not 1 million people are going to subscribe to just a video that they watched and liked, but it got her up like 10 more thousand, 18 more thousand follower or subscribers. That's crazy. It's crazy to watch a YouTuber grow. And that's just something that you don't get with TV. It's not. It's more of like, it feels more personal, I guess. It feels more personal. But so something that's like been on my mind a lot to like just talk about with random people is I put long sleeves on for a reason, I guess, to be honest. But I love to pick my scabs. It's a little weird because majority of people don't do it, but there has to be millions of people out there that pick their scabs. Like out of the billions of people on Earth, there's got to be over 1 million people out there that do it too. So like, but I will pick a scab for months. It'll like look like it's healing, and there's absolutely nothing you can get to pick because it's such new skin. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's like not even scabbing anymore. It's just creating new skin on top. And I'll still pick that. I will still pick that because I love watching when it bleeds a lot. If it doesn't bleed when I pick it, I feel like I've wasted my time. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right? If there's not a bunch of blood coming from it, I'm not happy that I picked it. And I have a dog. He's a big dog, so he's got a big tongue, and it's a heavy tongue. And I love whenever he licks my scabs because the burning sensation and it makes it bleed more. Is that crazy? That's crazy, right? I know it's crazy, but I enjoy it so much. But for the past 2 days, that's it, 2 days, I've been putting Neosporin on. I have three that I've got real bad. And like my husband, whenever he catches me doing it, he like in the moment gets upset. He's like, "Stop doing that." But then it's like I look at him and I'm like, "I can't help it. I just want to so bad." And then he kind of laughs it off or whatever. I do too. But it's gotten to the point where whenever I go to the bathroom, I will not leave. I can be done. I can go like that, right? I will not leave the bathroom until I've picked all three scabs all the way. Like, not just a little bit came off. I have to pick all of them completely. And that is crazy. I've been doing that for like 3 weeks. Probably more. Probably more, to be honest. So I kind of got to a breaking point where I was like, that I'm crazy. What is wrong with me? So for the past 2 days, I've been putting Neosporin on them, and I wore the shirt yesterday too, but I just did laundry, so I wanted to put it back on because I like this shirt so much. But I don't know if you can really see it there, probably, but like that's one. Yeah, I have my mirror back there, but like the tripod covers the screen, so it's like I don't know what you can see or what you can't really see. See, I've got this one. It's like flat looking, okay, and it just looks like it's this one spot, but no, it's all of this right here. And then I have one right here, and I think really the breaking point wasn't just simply I'm crazy. It was also like trying to squeeze past a little corner or something and my leg rubs up against the bed or dresser or something at work. Oh my god, it hurts because I have picked it so much. It is so sensitive. And then same right here, or like in the shower when the water is hitting it, it's like it hurts. And so yeah, that was really the breaking point that I had to get to. And it's not even I literally put Neosporin on this yesterday. On this one specifically, I put Neosporin on all of them. But this one specifically, when I got to work, I had an hour to just sit out there because it was a whole thing. I'll get into that too. I will get into that because I completely forgot about that. But I still picked it in my car an hour before work. After I put Neosporin on it, I still picked it. And it didn't bleed, and I was very unhappy. That's crazy. Okay, so since I remembered, today is Thursday, and so yesterday, Wednesday. So Tuesday, um, we had some stuff that we had taken to storage, and then when we came back, we were, my husband pointing something out, and we were like, oh man, and so I grabbed it. It was a speaker, and I grabbed it, and I was putting it in the trunk of my car. Okay, and I had some other stuff in my hand that I had grabbed from the car, like clothes, like my jacket, and I had a dress in there because, just anyway, it really don't matter. So I had my jacket and a dress in my hand, and then I'd carried that speaker out, and then I was like, ugh, and so I just put the clothes on the ground, and I bought okay, and so the trunk's open, and I put the speaker in there, and I close the trunk, and I pick up the clothes, and I'm like, I need my key so I can lock my car, and I start feeling around my pockets, and I'm not feeling it, and so I'm like shaking out the clothes because I thought, well, maybe I like had it wrapped up in the clothes, and I just put it on the ground with the clothes, so I like started shaking the clothes out, nothing. And so my brain is immediately panicking. But like I walk over to my husband who's over at the door and I said, I think my keys are in the trunk. And he said, okay. Oh man. And I was like, I thought my car was unlocked because I unlocked it before I opened the trunk, but I guess it just kind of like auto locked. I didn't even hear it, and so I couldn't open up the doors. It was locked. It was locked. My keys were in the trunk of my car. And then a whole ordeal had to come from it because it was after 5 p.m. and I am like 30 minutes out of city limit. So the like locksmiths, mobile locksmiths wouldn't come out to where I was because it was out of limit for them. They didn't have people over here to help me. And so and plus it was kind of getting close to after hours, so there was a lot of, well, anyways, the next day I ended up calling those people too, and they couldn't help me anyway. So Tuesday night I ended up calling the sheriff's office, and I was like, could y'all open my car door since I locked my keys in it? And they were like, well, the deputy that's out there doesn't have the set, so the guy that's going to be out there in the morning will have a set and he can help you open your car door. And I said, that's fine. What time is he going to be on duty out here? And he said 6 o'clock in the morning. And so I said, okay. So I got up, I got my happy ass up at 6 in the morning. Okay. And which my husband had to leave for work around that time, anyways. So it wasn't that big of a deal for me to get up, but to stay awake was. And after like after 50 minutes, so it was 6:50, I called the sheriff's office again to just be like, hey, don't forget about me. I don't know if he was reminded or anything, but of course it's a different guy that picks up because, night shift and morning shift. And the guy was like, we don't have anyone that has kits that can open your car door like that. The only one that does is the lieutenant. He doesn't go out there. Great. So I was lied to, and I thought everything was going to be perfectly fine, but it's not. So now I have to figure out something else. Okay. And so I texted both my sisters because they both live here in the same town. And one of them finally answered. I mean, it was 7 in the morning. Come on now. Like, I knew I was going to be waiting. And one of them answered. And I asked her if she would get me the air wedges, 2 air wedges, so I can put them in the door to pump them up, have a little space, put something in there to like open the door, whatever, right? And so, bless her heart, she had. Oh man, she woke up, she got dressed, she went and grabbed stuff that I needed, and then came 30 minutes out of town to bring it to me, and then she wouldn't take my money that I was trying to give her until she didn't get out of her car. So I just like walked away, and I was like, I'm not taking it from you. But I work with her, so when I went to work, she like I was wearing an apron, so she dropped it in my apron, all of it, all of it, and it's like, you bought something for me. Take my money, please. And plus the gas to drive out there, right? Whatever. Um, and I watched some YouTube videos and I thought, okay, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy. And so I wedged open the window, I mean, not the window, the door, and I tried a hanger. I tried a hanger. I tried two two hangers, but when I would open it up, the top part that curved broke off both times, and it was just really frustrating. So, I mean, I tried to bend the end anyways, and I just, I was just struggling. Nothing, like, it was either too flimsy or I was using other stuff that I could just find outside. I don't know. And it wasn't long enough, or it was too stiff, and I needed it to bend some so that I could like bend it towards the handle instead of it just being like right towards my air vent. I don't know. And I tried for like 2 hours because my sister dropped everything off at 9 o'clock, and I came back inside around 11 or so. Maybe it was like 10:40. I came back inside, and we just started breaking down. Well, actually, when I was outside, I was hitting the unlock button, but it just wasn't doing anything. Like I had to pull the handle on it. And I just started like crying with my head on the window like this, like looking at myself hitting the unlock button. I'm like, I am so incapable, like incompetent. I'm so incompetent. And my husband, that was at work 30 minutes away, somehow found a ride to come out here because he drives a work truck, but whenever he gets to work, that work truck, his dad takes and drives it around while he works because it's his work truck, but he doesn't drive the work truck to work, if that makes sense. Because my husband does. And so whenever my husband gets to work, like, he doesn't have a vehicle to come home unless he's riding with his dad. No, I'm sorry, that's confusing. It's just different. It's different on different days. Because sometimes he won't even bring the work truck and he'll just ride with his dad in his truck. Just because, gas, saving gas in the work truck, they don't have to pay for the gas and all that, right? Whatever. And then sometimes his dad doesn't leave to come home after work. Sometimes he'll leave to go do other jobs after work. So it's just like my husband can take the city truck after work home, you know what I mean, if he needs to. But anyway, since he was leaving work in the middle of the day, he didn't have a ride. And so he had to like call someone up and find a ride and come out here. And he got it real fast. He got it pretty fast. It was less than like 20 minutes. And he popped the door open for me. I just almost started crying right there. But it was his friend was there, so I was not gonna cry in front of his friend. I was just hugging him, and I was like, "Thank you." Like I'm so incompetent. I felt so bad that he had left work. So, and that was Wednesday. That was yesterday. And so, since he had left work, I had to take him back, and that's why I was in town early before I had to go to work. Yeah. You see all of me. I literally just recorded 3 minutes of like an outro, and my stupid thing wasn't on. It wasn't on. So could you hear me? No. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti about that. I don't even know if like this is capturing me correctly. I can't see because I'm like driving myself crazy right now. Okay, well, that was really all of it. And I mean, there's more than that that's happened to me recently. Some more events that kind of happened, but kind of wanted to just keep it a little more. I know this is gonna be a long video, but I like to chatter. I like chatting it up, so it could have been longer. It could have been longer. So just keep that in mind. Um, I might do this again. Today's Thursday. I'm not doing this tomorrow because I work an early shift and I'm not doing this with my husband in the room. Yeah, and actually, he works double tomorrow, so I probably won't get home till really late, anyways. And yeah, so this was it. I'll be recording Saturday. Hope you enjoyed your time listening to me ramble on about nothing. Yeah. Okay. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully, maybe I get some traction and you come back. Okay. That's it. Bye. Oh, God.